Okay, so it's gonna be Evenstar against Hannodin. Evenstar, like, both are well-known tournament player. I think Evenstar Evenstar is probably like on a higher tier than Hannodins in most tournaments, but they are, yeah, I think that could still be a decent fight. However, yeah. Well, again, green skins. Yeah, sure thing, Ice, sure thing. We always disagree anyway. I don't think we have ever agreed on anything. Okay, so, okay, here, in that match, oh, I like Evenstar Army, I'm gonna be honest. So what do we have here for Evenstar? You have the Skirmish Corps, with Menji Marauders, Goblin Fighter Archers, and Spider Archers, Goblin Rider Archers, and the Thief Robbers. There you go. I mean, very nice skirmish corps. A lot of variety, like you have Wolf Riders, Wolf Chariot, Wolf Riders, Spider Riders, Arwars, not Arwars. A lot of choices, and they should be able to largely outtrade throwing axes, which is an interesting choice here. I understand why you maybe want to kill like Arachnarok spiders or things like that. Problem is they have such a low range, and you have some units like, for example, your Manticores or your Dragon that you want to protect from the enemy skirmish, and you don't have much in terms of. You have one unit of Hound to counter skirmish, but we'll go over that army later, I guess. So that's the skirmish component. You have a box. You have a box with Orc Boys and 2 Fanatics and the Crimson Killers and Dabigan. I mean, this is a fun build. Yeah, this is a meme build. I love it, honestly. Like Dabigan, Crimson Killers, 3 units of Orc Boy. Fanatics are very annoying to deal with, and you have Grimgore Ironhide himself, hero of the people, Evenstar in that game. I'm gonna be honest. And he has his armor explosion. You're next. And a hag with, what does she have? Just Spirit Leech, Blast, and Meter, and her, like, Vomit attack. I haven't seen her Vomit attack since the release of the game, I think. So, yeah. Pretty mimi army from Evenstar. Evenstar is having fun. Let's see if he mimed a bit too much against Hannodin. Hannodin has a front line of 2 Chaos Marauders, there is 2 units of Chosen, right? 2 units of Chosen, 2 Marauders, Throwing Axe is Horseman, 2 units of Chaos Spawns with the Weird Spawn that Thunder armors, 2 Manticores, a Chaos Lord of Death with Spirit Leech and Soul Blight to debuff the enemy armor, and 2 units of Hounds to try and counter skirmish, but it's not gonna be easy. Against that much on the other side. However, if the skirmish cap just shoot at the Marauders' shields, it's fine. It's very fine. Also, the advantage of having the Thief Robbers is they are actually anti-infantry, and Hounds are like infantry sides. So they will beat them. They are so good against Hounds if they get a kin charge into them. You think it's a toxic win? I think it's a Mimi build, okay? Let's be positive here. Yeah, I mean... I don't think that build is disgusting. I think it's a fun build to play. And yes, I mean, it has some tips, like, but the Crimson Killer in the circumstances, like fighting Chosen one-on-one, they will massacre them. Dabigan can be a bit hard to bring down, but 2 Manticores honestly can do a number on it. You have some skirmish cap. I really don't like throwing axes, but I guess against the Dabigan they are a decent choice, and against Crimson Killers. The Weird Spawn will just like eat the Orc Boys, if you can protect them from the enemy fire. Oh, no. Hey, Romulan Dog! I'm always positive, Killerinu, okay? I'm always positive. And now we can start the battle. Okay, so what do we have? Yeah. Yeah, the 2 Warhounds won't be enough, and you can't try to counter skirmish with throwing axes because they have 70 range. Like, what are they gonna do? Like, as soon as they get even and somewhat in range, the enemy is gonna retreat, poison them, and kill them. And they are squishy, so yeah, you need to use your hounds and try to micro them so they don't take that much, as much arrows, and hope that they can survive for as long as they can. And look at the damage on the teeth rubbers. Okay, I mean, the throwing axes have a decent target, I guess, here, but yeah, look at that. They are so they have no precision. I really don't like that unit. Oh, okay, Roman and Doug. Well, this Thursday I'm doing another chess stream. So, Thursday is if you want to face me, Thursday is the day. You'll probably crush me, though, let's be real. When will be the next cast? Wait, it's one per week. Especially now with the World Championship, I'll be casting 2 days of the World Championship, maybe even 3. It depends. So yeah. Okay, what do we? Look, for now, it's just skirmish. These Marauders. I've been okay. Let's be real. The big gun has only shot at Marauders. He hasn't even tried to go after the Chosen at all. Which interesting choice of use of its ammunition. Now the Chaos Sorcerer of Death. I mean, it could go after the big gun with a good breath attack. You could also breath attack the Crimson Killers. Yeah, I would get here and breath attack the Crimson Killers. Breath attack? Breath attack? No? No breath attack. Okay, well, no breath attack for now. The Thief Robbers are dead. Oh no, but the Crimson Killers plus Fanatics, that's gonna be so brutal for the Chosen. Oh, they're two. The both of them are very clumped up, and they are taking a lot of damage. What are the throwing axes shooting at? I mean, they're having fun. Breath attack on Crimson Killers? Probably? It felt like it was actually going after the Oak Boys, and it burned a few Chosen in the way. Not the breath attack right there. Yeah, you need to push back. Use your hounds, what's left of them. Is there any... Yeah, to push them back and go after the big gun, I think, with your throwing axes, because you need something to deal with it. And after that, you'll have to kite, probably. Because your Chosens are dead meat at this point. The Crimson Killers, just with support of Grimgor, they just like and a good Fanatic cast just finish them. Yeah. Sorcerer of Death is trying to engage. Oh, the Crimson Killers are on the verge of breaking. I mean, the throwing axe is not that they are not bothered at all by enemy range. Are doing okay at close range, especially with the weird spawn debuffing the Crimson Killer armor. Well, they are not making contact actually, but if they did, they would. Okay, the hack is broken, and you still have a very healthy Chaos Lord. The Skirmish Cav component, the throwing axes are in okay shape, and if you kill Grimgor right now, because Grimgor is suffering, I don't know. Honestly, it's not done. The big gun is gonna be a pain to finish for sure, but you still have one of your two Manticore. No, this one will be back at some point. There is another nice Fanatic cast, but Grimgor is broken. The Crimson Killers probably will soon suffer the same fate, and now the Weird Spawns are engaging against the big gun. They're gonna debuff his armor even more. The hack is back. You probably should send a Manticore trying to break it. Here, there is a nice cleanup, however, by the Skirmish Cav of the Evenstar, finishing the throwing axes, and that was one of the big dangers that the big gun was facing. So, yeah, that's a problem. That was always the problem: the lack of number and mobility on the on this side of Chaos and Hannodins. But it's not looking too good, to be honest. Oh, Ice Power. Okay, Ice Power. I'm gonna stop casting Greenskin games. I feel like it's really not good for your nerves. Yeah, trying to go after Terror Route something. Yeah, there's just not enough to finish the big gun at that point. Even if all the rest... I don't think the dragon would be that big gun because he doesn't have like the most incredible stat for a dragon in terms of HP. He's a low HP model, so I think the big gun would outlast it probably. And there is also like there are numbers everywhere for the greenskins. A few units of Chaos Warriors are coming back, and the Manticore, but that won't be enough. Hey Reginald! And QR. Yeah, the Chaos Sorcerer of Death is well, he needs to stay engaged actually, because there is nothing multi-entity models doing anything. There with that one, no, they are all broken and it's army losses anyway. Thank you, Papa Palpatine. Thank you. Oh, I felt I was going crazy with like half of chat saying that they were like unbeatable. Ah, whew, good. Thank you, Papa Palpatine. I'm getting gaslit by my chat sometimes. I say things that are somewhat like a bit controversial, and I feel like I'm saying the most crazy things. Okay, so Evenstar going Skavens and Hannodins going for the Vampire Coast with a very Caronade heavy build, which is gonna not be the best against what they're facing, because I mean, they are mostly good against rat ogres, against they'll be good against rat ogres, they'll be good against lots of brooders and things like that, but against a unit that's just infantry, and most of the skirmish being invisible for most of the battle, won't have a great target. You can still shoot at the Throat, however, because Throat is on his what's the name, Brooder. So yeah, Throat can dodge because he's so swift, but you need Throat to do some nice dance moves if you want him to survive until the battle even starts. So 4 units of Caronades, that's a heavy investment into Caronades, however. 1, 2, 3 units of Halberd, 2 units of regular zombies, 2 units of Vombers behind them to support the frontline engagement, 1 regular gunnery mobs, and very good, these guys are very good against Skavens with their heavy damage that isn't armor piercing, but it's okay against on a good volume of fire, but it's okay against Skaven that don't have armor anyway. 2 units of Scurvy Dogs. Scurvy Dogs, excellent in most matchup. They are fast. They will beat a Wolf Rat with Poison because they crumble and they don't flee, so they will win these engagement. And they can go after routing unit of the Skaven and 1 unit of Morghuls, giving some mass to that army, and also again very good at beating infantry and infantry-sized character. 1 Vampire Fleet Captain of Death with just Spirit Leech and Hornswaggle, and Nocti Boy with Summons, Neheg, Warestorm, another is item summon, and yeah, you have 2 units of Felbat trying to scout the battlefield, knowing what the enemy have in store for them. Also, Evenstar not moving the Disbreakers for now. I don't know. They have a smoke bomb, so it's not that he's worried that the Caronade will shoot at them. They can definitely go to the front line, get to the front line without... Where they've forgotten? Anyhow, so he has the Cheesebreaker, 1, 2, 3 units of Gutter Runner Slingers, very good choice. They go excellent against low armored target, they outrange gunnery mobs. They can kill models of Caronades effectively, and against Morghuls they are excellent. You have some Gutter Runner Poison, same high DPS against low armor targets, and they also poison, which is always good. Some Wolf Rats, 4 units of Wolf Rats, and I think it's poison, not armor piercing, poison, armor piercing on each side. Thank you, Anticity, for the raid. Thank you very much. Okay, so today we're casting WWC games for the people that just joined. This is Evenstar versus Hannodins. Frontline of Knights with shields, and I think that's it. Yeah, very symmetrical army except for the Chief Robbers. This is, I think, a very good army against what Hannodins has, The Black Priest might... Oh, also there is like... So there is Threat and a Black Priest with Breath Attack and Summon. He doesn't have a Plague Monk Summon. And Threat with his Summon also, and Master Controller to improve the stats of the trooper around him. He doesn't have the things that help the Clan Molder monsters, because besides the Doggos, he's the only Clan Molder monster on the battlefield. Here, Gutter Runner Poison needs to be careful. Scurvy Dogs will beat them if they get a nice charge. However, Scurvy Dogs need also to be careful because they are low HP, and Gutter Runners will do a lot to them. That summon is probably gonna try to catch these Night Runners. Here, the Doggos, the Wolf Red Doggos are broken. And Threat has been taking... Yeah, he's getting massacred. I think Threat is gone. At least temporarily. But since he's not he can't be micro because he's broken, he's probably gonna flee in a line, and the Carronades are gonna finish him. But you have already lost 2 Carronades here. And nice Breath Attack. Yeah, this is gonna be tough for the Skaven still. The Mongol Nautilus and Vampire Fleet Captain are in perfect health, or close to, so that's a nice anchor to the formation. But there is so much range for the Skavens. I think it's gonna be tough. Balance of power slightly in the favor of the Vampire Coast though, but I'm not sure about that. This little company could beat these two Gutter Runner Poison and the Skaven Slave. If they engage from different sides, they could beat them. Now the Teethbreaker are opening fire on Nautilus, and they are like close to the limit of their range, so they are doing very little damage at that distance. There was a Ray Storm on them that did a lot of damage. And yeah, I mean, was that... Is that a summon? No, that's just Skaven Slaves. I thought it was a forgotten summon. I mean, I was saying it was okay for the Skavens. Lance of Power is slowly turning against them, actually. Probably because Threat is gone, is shattered. That has been a big hit for them. The problem they might problem they might run into is that if the Mongols are dead and the Hounds are dead, you can be kited into oblivion, because you have nothing really to fight back against that. And one unit of Skaven Slave is gonna get on the Carronades. Will the Hounds be able to save? I hope so for them. The Skaven Slave will lose. The question is how fast will they lose. Here, the Night Runners and Gutter Runners have been taking a decent engagement. The Night Runners will probably lose, and the Gutter Runners need to move first, so they don't want to fight a Fleet Captain by themselves. Cheesebreakers are broken, but look at the Mongols, like they arrived on almost perfect health in that, and only like chasing for 2 minutes they're already at half health. But with all that said, the Skavens, I mean, they lost their caster, that is broken. It's not certain it's gonna come back. Their infantry has been broken. They have lost Thought, I think. I think we are getting to the point of no return. And yep. So it's a 1-1 versus Hannodins versus Evenstar.